Welcome to Segatalks, everybody! I'm the Sega Camp Gamer as always. Welcome to another exciting episode of Segatalks. About you avenge these nuts. Oh, you're really funny, A-Rock. Right off the bat. Yeah, I decided to name it Getting Closer to the End Game. I don't know why, okay, guys? Maybe it's just because now the Avengers, the Avengers and the whole and everything now is starting to wrap up now pretty soon. And this new Avengers movie is supposed to finally be the end. Maybe I wanna. I don't know what they're gonna do after this is all over. Will they just reboot the whole? Will they reboot all the franchises, start all over right from square one again, or will there just be? Or will it just be? Yeah, there's breaking news in the community. Richie and I are over. Well, is this true, Carrie? Is it? I'm kidding. Uh, don't know, Darth. It's just another episode of Sega Talks as always. Just another, just another episode of Sega Talks as always. Sega, are you gonna stay with Rich or with? Are you gonna stay with Rich or with Carrie? Sorry to hear it, Carrie. Very sorry. Well, you know what though, guys? A lot of stuff has been actually happening for me today as well. I bought myself a new game today as well. Never. I'm going to clarify something though. I only rented this game as a kid. I've only had this game rented it as a kid, but it's awesome. I don't know what I'm doing now. I've lost all hope. Maybe I better not just be named the Sega Camp Gamer anymore. That's not the only thing I just bought, though, guys. I have no idea why I bought this. I used to be a Sega gamer as a kid, though, guys. I grew up playing Sega as a kid. I had the Master System, and I grew up with the Genesis as a kid. But uh, I regret so much. But at the same time, though, I'm also just trying to still trying to be a gamer as always. That just about don't even bother with the name Sega Camp anymore. Just listen to the end. Gamer, gamer. I'm just a gamer, guys. I blame myself. Yeah, yeah. Do me a favor. Just shut up. I don't care. I bought a fucking NES. I don't know what I was thinking. Got a lot of stuff though with it. Two controllers, an NES Zapper, and I bought 3 games out of it. You have a NES and not a Famicom. You have an NES and a Famicom. You casual. Dang me. How about you casual fuck? For this thing, I got a little. I still have the receipt actually. How much did I pay for this thing? I bought it at I went to like a kind of like a pawn shop, but it's called Dark Matter Toys, and oh my, I paid over $180, guys. Well, he actually though gave me a deal though. I paid it for like 160 though, but you know taxes involved, so now it goes up to 186.45. Oh my! Oh, I should get Ninja Gaiden next. Who knows? There are a lot of pawn shops here in St. Thomas, guys. Maybe I only have 3 NES games right now, but I do plan to get more. Give me a sec. I better clear. I better clarify this something though up right now, look, guys. I tried to like run this thing when I tried to get it. The moment I got home with it today, I tried to like run it, and I couldn't get the thing to run, which is kind of sad. But like I said, I did buy 3 games. One of them is actually in those classic NES sleeves. You know those old classic NES games where they have like this little thing for like the cartridge to put in? Pretty cool. Look at this, guys. Zelda 2. I originally just got Mario Bros, but then the guy was so kind enough to give me the version with Duck Hunt. Like, hey, he gave me the Zapper for free. Luckily for me, the Zapper was for free. And Mario 3, guys. You didn't even get rare games? Understandable. Yeah, I don't have any rare games. I did not get. Rare doesn't really made him some really good games though for NES though. Like what are some good rare games? RC Pro Am. Fuck, they did Wheel of Fortune on the NES as well. Battletoads, maybe, just a maybe though. I never did bother finishing it. Ironically, one of my good buddies that I don't watch anymore on Twitch beat the entire game. I'm talking my good buddy Miyabi142. He went through the whole game, beginning to end. I give that guy some major credit. This guy just plays just like me, and he just went through the whole game, no problem. He has the same kind of skills like me. Kind of reminds me of me a little bit. But I'm pretty sure he lives all the way over in Japan. He has like, instead of just having this, he has like a Famicom with the disc system. Be a quick minute. I'm still having some snakes with that NES though. I tried to hook it up today, try to like run a game on it. Couldn't get the thing to work. Even at the store, even when we tried to like rent it at the store, and it kept going through a bed of snakes. But gotta be honest, though, guys, it's a 30-year-old system, so obviously you're gonna be going right through. We are talking like a 30-year-old console today. Fuck, it's almost 40 years actually. Did you see Richie's wiener? No, and I don't even want to. Oh, relax, A-Rock, relax. Hopefully though, if I end up with some snakes, they can like I could just return it and maybe he could get it refurbished for me or whatever. You need to put someone else in charge of your own money. Maybe I better, Die Quinton. I just blew $160 and I got a defective NES. Don't worry though, guys. I promise I'll get it to work. If I ever do get a video, if I ever do get the thing to finally run, guys, I'll make a YouTube video just letting you guys know the thing is running now. The thing is alive. It's sort of works. When I put a cartridge into it, though, and turn the power button on, the light would not come on. But if I hit the reset button a few times, the power light would eventually turn on, but I would still not have like a clear signal on the TV. I tried to hook this up to my VCR, my TV as well, but I need another adapter. I need another plug somewhere in my apartment to hook that thing up to. It could have gone to Amazon and gotten it cheaper, and Amazon is terrible for retro games. Oh, are they? Could have gotten to Amazon and gotten it cheaper, and Amazon is terrible for retro games. Yeah, it could have been worse or dank meme. I would have just got the. I would have got if I got it on Amazon. They would not do much shit with the console, and it would just probably be, and it would probably run like crap. Because dummies like you. No, this is the worst case scenario. You overpaid for a broken console. Or you could have gotten an empty plastic NES shaped shell for dirt cheap since you've never gonna play it anyway, since I know you're just gonna keep playing it on the emulator. Jesus. Maybe I should just got a Retron instead. Wouldn't that be better, guys? A Retron? Retron runs NES games.
Dude, why did you not buy a capture card with that money? Why did you?
Why? Because you never asked. And I don't care for Retrons. You could have bought over 10 copies of Coaster for 160,000 for 160. Yikes. Like I said, guys, just calm down, okay? I'll eventually get the thing fixed. I'll eventually finally clean them. You know what though? Maybe it's just because I just need to clean the contact points inside the system. Like, let's get one thing straight. It's an old console, guys. Relax, guys. I promise I'll get the thing working. My good buddy Brandon was there as well, and even my buddy Brandon was so jealous that I just got this thing. Q-tips and some alcohol, Broski. Exactly, Chip. You got the right idea. I at least know how to at least clean the contact points inside the console and inside the cartridges too. It isn't so hard. I got Q-tips right here. Got a big ginormous box actually. I better. How am I doing this? I'm just trying to look stupid on camera for some odd reason. only thing I need though is just some rubbing alcohol. Stuff for scabs and scars and stuff like that. Sega, I have 2 original Game Boys and like 30 games I want to sell you. $700. Yikes, Joey. Yikes. Uh, I could a rock, but I'm not gonna do that. Oh, Yakov, what's what is happening, Yakov? I don't know, just another episode of Segatalks, as always. Well, go right ahead then, Dyke Quinton. Not gonna cause loss over sleep for me. He isn't my imaginary friend. How much did I pay for Golden? How much did I spend for Golden? I can't remember now. Probably $80, but that was just also because it was also just a huge game. It still a great legendary game today. Actually, on second thought about, I think I paid $40. I can't remember now. We are going right back to the first year I was living on my own, guys. It's a $20 game. Okay, maybe I paid $20. I can't remember. Kept the price. I should have kept the sticker on it just in case. Just so then I knew how much it cost. But let's get one thing straight though, guys. GoldenEye still is a great game today. So much when Rare got finally got sold out to got when Rare got sold out to Microsoft, there was a planned rumor that they were planning to originally put the game again on the Microsoft's Xbox 360 Live Arcade actually, and they were gonna have the multiplayer be online with people that you could actually battle online with, but it never really did get them. Sadly, it never got finished though, and the game got canned. So there's another explanation of why the game is still huge today. Like, hey, even as well, it got a remake done as well. Still trying to find it. No, can't find my Nintendo Wii copy that I had them for Wii, but I do have my copy for PS3. Reloaded. Still is the same game though, but now I'm just playing with the PlayStation controller instead of using the Wii remote and the nunchuck. Actually, when I finally started playing this on the PS3, I felt like it started feeling much more like the N64 game again, with the controller in hand and the TV right in front of me. I don't know. The Wii version, they had to make me use the they had to have me aiming the Wii remote on the screen and using the nunchuck to move and everything. I don't think so. Doesn't do it for me. Carrie, if you're just coming in here to start causing trouble, I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. Like Justice Ford just said it best, Carrie. Don't bring your garbage into my streams. This is Segatalks, not the Carrie Show. Whatever, I'm just crazy. Oh boy. Sega, I'm a little disappointed. Not because you wasted so much money on nothing, but because you're reinforcing the scummy reseller market. Okay, I'm ending this right now before this gets out of hand. Justice, don't take this the wrong way. Yikes! Nyla, go back and get the cat! Jesus Christ! Uh, no, I didn't, A-Rock. I told them, though, that I was a gamer, though. Classic retro gamer. It's your fault, Sega Camp. I'm a small channel anyway, guys. Why would I want to do that? I'm such a small channel anyway, though. Think the guy's gonna go look me up on YouTube when he finally gets home? You totally should have. He could have given you a streamer's discount. Jesus Christ. For a small channel like me, I doubt it. That's exactly how you grow your channel. Die, Quentin. Don't. Don't. No. Darth, don't go to don't go in any gay bars, Darth. Please, just don't. Everywhere else, you guys can advertise the channel, but please, for the love of fuck, don't go to a gay bar. But they buy me free. Oh, Jesus. Geez, I wonder why, Darth. Do you think you're going in there with female makeup on and shit like that? Yeah, probably disguising yourself to look like a fucking woman. Yeah, what's wrong with jello shots off of a hairy man's stomach? It's gross. One of the bartenders at my favorite once says that he has a crush on you. Die, Quentin, come on, don't tell him that. Just tell him I'm straight. I put a little guy liner on too, not too much makeup. Oh god. Guys, come on. Grow up, Jesus Christ. This just turned into a cringe show. This is all it is. Why am I doing this show? Well, I haven't felt like ending it yet, so that's something. Gah. Day Quentin. Gah. So you're telling me you never had an Irish car bomb out of a man's anus before? Yes, Darth. Skittles is a gay icon. You mean Mr. Sneddles? Dank me. Don't you mean Mr. Sneddles? You know, I still need to bother going back to Sam's channel and finding out what video that was where he was playing that Titanic investigation game. Hmm. So quiet on that activity feed. Hmm. Sam, where'd you go? Sam, where'd you go? Dye your mustache blonde, Sega. No, I'm not gonna, Joey. Dye Quentin, enough, okay? I already tried to, kick you out twice. I don't want you here, okay? Okay, Darth. You want on the show? Check your Twitter. Sunshine, happiest day of my life. Sing it, Sega? What song? Here comes the sun, and I'm hoping. Here comes the sun, and I'm hoping it's alright. Da, 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 da. I don't know this fucking song. Alright. Yakov?
How's it going, Sega Camp?
Okay, I guess.
Well, I'm glad. Have you heard about the big news?
What news?
Notre Dame is burning down. The famous cathedral in Paris.
I've somewhat heard of that today. Yeah, the Notre Dame.
Yeah, it's where Hunchback of Notre Dame was set. So it's actually fucking burning down. That's been around since like fucking the year 1000 or something. The year 1026, I think, is the year. It's pretty sweet.
Man.
But yeah, it's fucked. We're losing a bit of history right now.
Oh, yeah, that's weird.
So, oh shit, Dragon's streaming right now? Jesus, Dragon, fuck off.
If it makes it feel better, I got a notification that somebody else is live streaming right now, and I'm just like thinking, you know what? I'm just gonna keep on trucking. I'm just gonna ignore it and just keep doing my own show.
So, what do you think about all this drama, Sega?
It's crazy. Things are going rampant now.
Yeah, it's getting pretty nuts.
And I've already seen the worst of it happen already as well, Yakov.
What was the worst of it in your opinion?
The gaming community is really bad. Like, none of the people in the gaming community just can't get along and just give a truce to one another. They always have to start attacking a certain other person they don't like in the community. I'm like thinking, This is how we get along in the gaming community. Yeah, thanks, but no thanks. I'm just gonna go back and do my retro games and just not bother being part of this community.
Yeah, dude, cut out the toxicity. No
Yeah,
more.
it's just ridiculous. Like, just go around just go around people that you know who play video games here on YouTube. You can't go along their channel without them talking about another certain someone.
Wait, who's the someone?
Uh, just a person that you watch. Okay, like who do you watch that plays video games? Yak off.
I watch Sega Camp, and occasionally Horrible Harry will do a gaming stream. Juggalo Vlogs. That's pretty much. I don't watch many gaming streams.
Huh. Never mind.
Okay,
I'm pretty
okay.
much good so far, right? Right.
Oh yeah. What do you mean you're pretty much? What do you mean you're pretty much good? Like a good streamer?
Yes.
You're a dank Sega. You know how fucking pissed off I was that you weren't doing the Sega casts. I was waking up every morning, and I would dial my mom on the phone. Ring ring. Hello. And I would say, "Fuck you, mom. Sega isn't fucking streaming today, you bitch." And I would hang up. That's what I did every single day.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, pretty sick. I'm pretty dank. So Sega, what do you think about this whole Carrie Ritchie thing? Whose side are you on?
Neither actually.
You're just like an impartial third party.
I guess we could just say that.
See, I'm, you know. Oh wow, there's what the fuck.
Oh. Uh-oh. It happened.
Okay, what I was just about to say was that I am firmly Team Ritchie, but I do still like. I'm not gonna hate Carrie, but I do side with Ritchie on this because I tried to tell Carrie not to do anything, and she did something that was kind of a little too far. And although Carrie, I'm not like mad at you or anything. I just think that was too far, and in this case, I'm Team Ritchie.
I know I was really mad in the moment, and then the trolls were getting to me too, and just like
I tried to tell you, Carrie. I was like, don't do it. Don't take revenge. Oh man, you're unleashed.
I know it's like something that should not have been done, and then now there's like people have like copies of it, and it's just like it's not going to stop for right now. But
Yeah,
I mean,
I got a memo.
eventually it'll go away. So that's what I'm telling Richie too. He's like, take the Imgur picture down. I'm like, I don't have the Imgur picture, so I'm like, I can't take something down that I didn't create.
Okay.
The Imgur picture down or Imgur picture down or whatever it is.
It's image like image as in an image imager. That's
Imager
the
picture
play.
down.
Yeah,
but I didn't create that, Richie. So I can't take something down that I didn't create. So I can't create something that, you know, like the trolls made. So I can't take something down that the trolls made. But, you know, in a little while, you know, the trolls will forget about it, and, you know, life will go on.
It will. Hopefully.
Have you guys had a conversation since all this happened, Carrie?
I mean, he just messaged me a little bit ago saying to take the other picture, take it down. And I'm like, I can't take it down.
Well, I don't know, Carrie. That's a really fucked up thing you did. Like you've had it happen to you, so you know how it kind of sucks, and it like just in the future, Carrie. If I tell you something, listen to me. I told you not to take revenge.
I didn't see a message. I didn't see a message about that until probably after I'd already done it.
No, I told you were like, I'm thinking about taking revenge, and I said, oh, if you're thinking about remaining friends with him, maybe you shouldn't. You were like, well, I don't know if I want to be friends. I was like, well, maybe you just shouldn't take revenge on someone, Carrie. And you were like, nah. And you were just full manic. You were, what is it? Super crazy manic Carrie, whatever the fuck.
I know. I'm like, it's just like a bad day. I'm just like PMSing, and I was like, I'm just psychomanic PMSing and all kinds of crap right now. So it's just like, you take like Manic and PMS and
Okay, but
Trolls
stop.
and
Can you just stop making excuses for it? Can you just say I did a shitty thing? Yeah, there's some shit was behind it, but you did a shitty thing. Say sorry, and then try to move past it. You don't have to take revenge. You don't have to justify it. Just say sorry. You did a shitty thing. Like
I am sorry. I
Richie.
am sorry that it happened.
Well,
Okay.
exactly. So
Let's
don't make.
move on. A-Rock here is telling me to break this up right now.
Well, you know what, A Rock, you're no J Rock.
I am sorry that it happened. I do regret it.
Okay, we're moving on. All right, next item on the list. Say, what is it?
Next thing on the list, why I have an NES and I can't get it to work.
I thought we already discussed this. You wasted too much money.
I blame myself too, Carrie.
So you bought an NES console.
I figured I would though, guys. I don't have. I doubt I'm ever gonna own an NES Mini. Like those things, like Nintendo just only came up with only limited quantities, and everybody else I bought one just decided I'm just gonna go put it up on eBay for expensive prices for everybody else to buy.
Sega Camp, don't you have an SNES Mini?
Yes, but that's Super Nintendo games,
Yes,
not
yes.
NES.
Sega, do you know how it takes 20 minutes to put NES games onto your SNES?
Okay, yes, and I just don't want to do that. If I'm gonna put games on there, I'm just gonna stick with Super Nintendo.
Why? You can put as many games as you want on there. Why wouldn't you just put? You know what? I can play on my SNES. I can play Batman Returns. I put 3 games on my SNES, and I haven't even played, or I haven't put any more on. Batman Forever.
If you also try putting 64 on there.
Well, no, you can't do that because the controller won't. You can't go forward, but you can go backward.
I know. There's like so many. I know there's like so many buttons with the N64, and also we're talking a 3D analog control stick.
Okay, well, Sega, you have a good rest of your show, okay?
Okay, Carrie comes in here, talks about her drama, and then leaves. Yeah, as usual. Sega, do you think they're gonna make
I'm
an
gonna have to go Troll
N64
Dragon
classic?
now.
Oh, go Troll Dragon. Okay, have fun.
Okay.
Sega, do you think they're gonna make an N64 classic?
There's some rumors about that swirling on the internet, though, but not for a while, at least. I think.
Because technically the PS1 and the N64 were like the same generation, so there's a PS1 classic. You think like they'd be thinking about and if they had an N64 classic, I'd be all over that shit.
Jump up was like hopping on the coattails of Nintendo because with the NES and Super Nintendo minis, Sony thought, well, we'll just do our own version for the PlayStation as well.
And it had shit games on it.
Yeah. Sony, you did not learn one goddamn thing correctly. What the hell?
Yeah, it was fucking ridiculous. I don't know.
Games before you make a mini next time. God damn it.
I don't know anyone who bought that. That was stupid.
That's for sure. I didn't buy one.
But an N64 classic would be really fucking good. There's a lot of really good N64 games. I think they have to bump it up from 20 games to like 30. And
there's a lot of games as well, though, that I used to play on N64, and I'm probably not going to see them being done for the N64 either, Yakov.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. There's some PlayStation 2 games that I'd love to play that I can't. I might actually buy like an old used PS2 because there's some really good games for PS2. You just can't get it anymore.
Yeah. Like even today now, there's a Burna game I like to play, and it looks like the only way I'm going to be able to play that is just on the original PS2 with the original PS2 hardware.
Yeah, it seems like PS4 has a lot of PS3 games remastered for PS4, or not remastered, but at least available for download. But not many PS2 games.
Yeah.
Like
It's
I
like,
want to play The
like
Simpsons.
there's just this great big gray area over PS2, which is kind of odd.
Like, do you know what I'd like to play secondhand?
What?
The Simpsons Hit and Run.
Well,
That was such a fun fucking game. I would love to
if you
play
want to
that
go
shit.
watch somebody play it, my good friend Electric Evie did a Let's Play on it.
Oh, I hear she has excellent feet. From Fears Man.
Yes.
So, what's Fears up to lately? I haven't heard from him.
I haven't heard much from him either. To be honest, I just been doing a great big boycott to his live streams, and then Quinton's gonna start coming in here saying, "Well, yeah, you're still going on his hangouts, somewhat though, Quinton."
Wait, you're boycotting Fears? Like
Ironically, yeah.
somewhat of a boycott?
Yes.
Why is that? I'm kind of out of touch, I guess. What's been going on? The only thing I know lately that's been happening is that Fears has been thinking about a writing project, and I've been trying to help him out with that. But
I
yeah,
think the nail in the coffin for me from just watching his live streams was just back when that New Zealand shooting was happening. Remember that New Zealand shooting, Yakov?
Oh right, yeah, he did make some
He
pretty
did that
gross
live stream.
comments.
He's like, "Oh, good. I hope Sad Moody dies." And I'm like thinking to myself, "Are you serious?"
Yeah, that was a bit too far. Moody's a good guy.
What?
I said that was a bit too far because Moody is a good guy. Moody's an intelligent dude, and he's fun to talk to.
Yeah.
If I ever go to New Zealand, I'll hang out with him.
I don't consider you to be getting yourself killed either, Moody. I'm not that kind of person.
Yeah, I wouldn't consider you getting killed either, Moody. Did you know Moody has a dog? Yeah, he got a new dog a little while ago.
I've heard about that as well.
He's really cute. He's adorable. His name is Archie, and I haven't met him, but I love him. I love Moody's dog.
Well, that's good to hear.
Uh-oh. Someone else.
Games on their IIRC. Oh, Genesis game. Yeah, download Genesis games on my SNES Mini, maybe.
Yeah, you can technically download any kind of games to the SNES Mini, but the controller is really the thing that limits you, you know?
Sort of, though. I start thinking if I'm going to be getting about fighting games on that thing, I'm pretty sure they're going to be making me use like the 6 buttons of like the fighting controllers that came with the Sega Genesis. The XYZ buttons is what I'm talking about, guys.
I actually have a Sega somewhere.
Sega. If I ever to get a pet, Justice, a parrot.
Oh, those live for quite a while. They live for like 50, 60 years or something.
That is crazy.
That's the best bet because it really sucks when pets die. So if you have a pet that will like,
that's enough buttons to simulate the Genesis 6 button controllers. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, A-Rock. Like there's ABXY on the side, and then you have the LNR triggers as well. So it can work. So if I had Street Fighter 2 on Genesis, it'll still work. It'll still work like the Super Nintendo controller. Teach the parrot a cappella. I don't think so, Justice. The only thing
are you 50?
I'm gonna teach it is just say, I'm a parrot. I'm a parrot.
You should get the parrot to say, subscribe.
Oh, the subscribe, right?
Get him to say all the Sega catchphrases. You can walk in. You walk in. You're like, what would you name the parrot if you had a parrot? What would you name him?
I don't know. If I ever
Okay, well,
get a parrot, though, guys, I would just hold it right here on my arm, and they'd be like, "Well, what do you feel like saying there, parrot?" And then right afterwards, and then try to make it say subscribe, and then right afterwards, that'll be it. That'll be the new intro.
but okay, let's say let's say you name the parrot Tommy NC 2010, and you walk into your apartment, and there's your parrot sitting there, and you're like, "Hey, what's going on, Tommy NC 2010?" And then he goes, "Joey, I just played Glover. I'm not gonna play Glover again. So don't fucking ask me."
Yeah. I would not want to have him talk. I don't want to be hey about saying nasty things like that, though, that I've already said.
Well, parrots are pretty good at learning swear words.
I should know. I've already seen a parrot of swearing here on YouTube.
Oh,
Goes by the name Pebble.
Pebble the parrot.
Oh, if you don't believe me, look up some of the videos where he talks. That thing has no filter whatsoever.
You know, I heard it said that parrots, they really don't have any social cues, so they don't know like what they should and shouldn't say in public, and that's why it's so funny to own them and make them say crazy things like that.
I should know. My mom used to have, or somebody that my mom used to have, one of my mom's relatives had one. It said two things. It would say, "Wow," very loudly like this, go like, "Wow!" And then the other thing with learned it was, this will make you laugh, though. I'll tell you what it is eventually, though. Then my relative who had it, though, would say, "Shut up, you damn bird!" And then the bird would just mock her back, be like, "Shut up, you damn bird!"
Oh man, he didn't even realize he was telling himself to say "shut up."
Yeah, it was that funny.
That's awesome. Fuck,
Yeah,
birds are cool. Like it's like kind of trolling the birds because they don't know what they're saying. Pretty sweet.
yeah, yeah. I crack up every time when I hear that. Oh my god.
Man, if Fears got a parrot, he would make it say, "Parrot, Fears, audience, parrot."
I think I could see it being like that. Just be like, fears, audience.
I wonder if Fears is allowed pets at his new building.
Make it say, "Wow!" What was that, Yakov?
What was what? Oh, I found a new channel on YouTube that I've been really into, and
Okay.
it's called. It's weird as fuck. I don't know why it popped up in my notifications, but it did, and now I've been hooked. I've watched like fucking 10 of their videos in the last few days. It's called Legal Eagle, and it's a channel for lawyers. Like it's a lawyer based channel, but he does this thing where he watches episodes of TV shows or movies, and he talks about like the legal angle. Like, so if there's like a trial in a TV episode, he'll talk about how realistic it is, and he keeps pausing it. It's just I don't know. I don't know how it's interesting, but it just is. It's really cool. So I got that playing in the background.
I've heard of that too. Legal Eagle.
Yeah, it's sweet. Like he'll what was one I watched? One that you would know. I don't know. There's like Better Call Saul. He did an episode of Suits. Did you ever see the Jim Carrey movie Liar Liar?
I'm afraid not.
Okay, well he did two-part on that. It was like 40 minutes long. Is that's just all about a lawyer? It's just really cool. And then sometimes he'll do laws that were broken in a movie. So like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, he'll watch that he'll watch that and he'll pause it and he'll be like, okay, this Willy Wonka would be sued right here for this, and then he goes on. He's like, okay, yeah.
Yes. I've heard of this channel.
It's really cool. It's like I don't know why it's interesting, but it fucking is. And I'm sponsored by Legal Eagle, so go. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, go check them out, everyone.
Interesting. Never did think of that.
You should create a channel called Sega Legal.
I don't think so.
Okay, I tried.
The fear spirit is always saying sorry. You should have the Eagle stream Carrie did earlier today. I don't do live streams here on YouTube.
Oh, he'd have a lot of things to point out in that stream. That's for sure.
Maybe. Just a maybe, though, guys. So quiet in chat.
Yeah, come on, chat. What are you fucking doing? You know what's happening? You know what's fucking happening?
What's happening?
God damn. First of all, Anna is streaming. Second of all, MMA Holes is streaming. There's a bunch of people streaming right now.
Yeah.
Segatalks night. That pisses me the fuck off.
Yeah.
Pisses me right off.
Dragon stealing your viewers. Let's see the similar live stream that Dragon is doing.
I think he just ended it actually, but it was probably lame. He was calling out some Toka Skapatabaka streamers.
Yeah, it just ended like a few minutes ago. Oh boy. Oh boy. Please gouge my eyeballs out now. What am I watching? I was watching Dragon doing the karaoke version of "Don't Stop Me Now" from Queen. One thing I gotta do to that. One thing I have to say to that. Oh my god! Yeah, couldn't watch it. Unwatchable. I'm not gouging my eyeballs out again now, but I did kind of hurt my eyes a little bit just doing that. Don't worry, guys. I wouldn't really gouge out my eyeballs like that. My vision is way more important than anything else. You're a real champion, Sega Camp. Sort of. Such nice eyeballs you have. Oh, thanks, Justice 4. So, what did I call it? Getting closer to the end game? Next week, guys. Not this Friday, but next Friday. Avengers Endgame, guys. It's gonna be exciting. I'm probably not gonna be watching it the first few weeks it comes out in the theaters. Now Disney now has this thing for like free passes to a movie. And if I'm gonna be going to a movie, guys, I just like to use my free cast passes so that I could get in for free with a buddy as well. And Disney just has a thing against that. So I'm probably gonna be waiting about halfway through May to go watch the movie. Probably be longer for Aladdin as well. Hot Thor is in it. Oh yeah, Carrie. Of course, you'd love to see Thor with the Warhammer. But Carrie, I only have one question for you, Carrie. Do you want me to put down the hammer? I thought that's about one of the most funny moments. I liked it from Avengers, from the first Avengers. Just about, hey Thor, why don't you put down? Captain America shows up, whacks Iron Man and Thor with the shield, and finally says, "Hey, why don't you go put down that hammer there?" And then right afterwards, Iron's like, "No, Cap, bad idea." And then finally, Thor's all like, "Okay, you want me to put down the hammer?" Are we done here? Maybe being like Captain America or Iron Man, one of the two. It's just a smaller replica version of Mjolnir, though. This is not what Thor is going to be having now in the new Avengers movie, guys. I think the new one is Stormbreaker or something like that. It's supposed to be pretty cool. I think Thor's new hammer is pretty cool. Stormbreaker, oh yeah. I did there used to be one time though where I did write down on the side as Sega's hammer, but I wrote it with a pen and the text just faded. It's not even on the hammer anymore. It doesn't even exist. Should I just grab a Sharpie instead of just write down Sega's hammer in like small letters? Oh man. And now I'm hearing announced at the end of this year that we have another Star Wars movie. Finally, episode fucking 9. Please kill me. Well, that's great. That's one show. That's one movie. Now I'm gonna probably be skipping out on. Yeah, skipping out on episode 9, hands down. The Last Jedi sucked. Fears, you should know better. Thinking the movie was great. You should have known better. Hey, Darth, you feel like coming in? I did give you the link. I'm probably going to be ending it a little earlier tonight, though, guys, just because I don't really have much else to really talk about. An hour's good, though. An hour is a good long show for me. But I am going to go omit something, though, guys. The new Aladdin movie, as terrible as that movie's going to be, I feel like going to go see that. If I were to get these Mario Golf acapellas finished, guys, I thought I would do an acapella rendition of the Aladdin cartoon and the first movie as well. Throw in the first movie and the cartoon, and that's pretty much will be it. I'm afraid so, Mercenary. It doesn't do it for me. The cracks. Ever since I watched it, episode 7, though, the cracks started to show that people didn't wanted this new series of Star Wars, and thankfully though Rogue One was okay. Thankfully Rogue One didn't seem to have too much hate, but then afterwards Carrie Fisher passed away. That quietly passed away after that movie came out. And then we had episode 8, and everyone just started to hate on episode 8. Even the new Solo movie that came out summer of last year, no one wanted that either. Uh, Actually, Quinton, I was the one that was like trying to like defend Star Wars with episode 7. I finally came out though doing that video. That was one of the wear camp rants I did about that year, or that right before I left them, right before I moved out, guys. Hang on. I didn't put it down. I'm gonna put down wear camp rants. Subscribe. Yeah, I did talk about this. Hopefully I'm not getting myself a nail for copyright. Oh my god, please fucking kill me. Fuck my life. Just fuck my life. My fucking browser decided to crash. Who the heck are you? Who the fuck are you?
I was just trying to save the stream while your browser crashed. Did
You? Out now.
wait?
Just out.
Why? Hey, how come Yakov
Out.
could stay?
You, I have a great big gripe with, and I do not want to be doing this show with you.
But why? What happened?
A lot
Oh.
has happened.
What do you mean a lot happened? We were fine yesterday. Hold on, I want to know what you're mad at me about.
What am I mad about? You just somehow rudely come find out you just go find the link and you somehow rudely come into the hangout without even asking my permission first. You out.
Can I come in the hangout if I ask permission first?
Yes.
Okay, I'll be back then.
Okay. Sega, Quentin is your best fan.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, I'm back. I mean, I joined for the first time. So what's going on?
Not much. Okay, before I did leave though, guys, I did say though that I did talk about this as a WereCamp rant at one point. Hopefully, I won't get nailed for copyright for having my own live stream.
Man, this Where Can't Rant intro is too long.
Yeah, I know it's too long of an episode. So, but yes, there's some proof. I was being a great big defender when this new trilogy was being announced. The moment I heard about this new trilogy, I wanted to finally be a Star Wars supporter. Then all the bad reviews started coming out of Episode 7, and I'm just like thinking, seriously?
So what? You're letting the what the public thinks about it affect you?
I guess we could say that now.
What's-
It's kind of hurting. It's just basically now, though. I still want to defend it, though, Quentin, but all the haters now that just don't want this new trilogy now are kind of hurting me a little bit in the inside. I'm like, oh,
Why are they hurting you? You didn't make the movie.
trilogy. I want to support it. You guys are beating me up like a fucking beating bag. It hurts. It
Then
fucking
why don't you
hurts.
support it then? Why don't you just go watch the movie then?
What?
Why don't you just go watch the movie then and support it if you want to?
I thought after the trilogy would be done, I would get it as get the whole trilogy as a bundle. You know, kind of like what I did with episode 4, 5, 6. The year I moved out to Quentin, or I guess going back to Christmas holiday 2015, I asked my mom to get me the original trilogy, the first 3 movies again. Yeah, it's not really okay. It's not really okay. To be fair, though, it's not really the original, but at least so. But at least so they have episodes 4, 5, 6 in here.
Are those not the original Star Wars movies?
Yeah, at least not really as back then. Like,
What do you mean? Like they've been digitally altered?
yeah, George Lucas kept doing like little changes. I talk about it as well though in the rant as well though. For a start now though, Han Solo used to just about shoot Greedo, but then they altered it so Greedo shot first. Now today, now in the Blu-ray remake, they both shoot at the same time.
Yeah, I've read about that. I'm not sure which version of the original trilogy I saw.
I guess as well though, guys. Though the first one, it was just called Star Wars. But now today, now when you watch the first one, you know what you're going to see. It'll still say Star Wars, but then it'll just about come up with that Episode 4, A New Hope.
And why is that, Sega?
I I don't know why. I guess just back then, though, George Lucas knew he was going to do a prequel trilogy before, which was going to be taking place before Episode 4. So he was of a plan to also do Episode 1, 2, and 3 eventually. Only thing is, we would not see this. We would not see this prequel trilogy until the late '90s or early 2000s, and everybody. Guess what? Everybody did not like that new trilogy as well back then. They just shat all over that as well, like it was bad.
It's getting some defenders nowadays. I see a lot of people defending the new trilogy.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I used to see a lot of people like shit on it, but like in the last few years, there have been a lot of new trilogy apologists. So you haven't even seen the new trilogy.
I watched them when they were new in theaters.
Oh, really? I
saw
thought you never
Episode
saw them.
7 4 times.
You
Three
said,
out
wait,
of 4 of them in 3D.
I thought you said you never saw the episodes 1 through 3.
Okay, yes. The prequel trilogy 1, 2, and 3, I have not. But I will say, though, I have watched the end of Revenge of the Sith, Episode 3. I thought it was pretty cool at the very end of Episode 3 where we see a younger Obi-Wan and a younger Anakin finally lightsabering it out on that planet where there was lava and everything. It was crazy.
Yeah, that was a pretty cool fight. Unfortunately, after
Eventually,
Natalie
now
Portman just dies for no reason.
Harry Potter series. You know what I want to see done? That they done. You know what I want to see now with this new prequel series of Harry Potter that they done in Star Wars.
What? The romance between Dumbledore and Grindelwald?
No, I've already explained it. We need to have a duel between Tom Riddle and Dumbledore, young Tom Riddle versus Professor Dumbledore. The only time we've seen that happen it's been done as well though in the Harry Potter series. I think it was Episode 5. Can't remember. I do know that there was a duel between Dumbledore and Lord Voldemort, though, but I can't remember the movie that fight takes place in.
Oh, geez, I don't remember. Like as a flashback, or
It was an actual fight. It did happen.
yeah, I don't know, dude. I haven't seen Harry Potter in a long ass time.
Yeah, to be fair though, even when I moved out, I didn't take the Harry Potter movies with me at all. I just left them at my parents' house. My parents can watch them all they want. But as well though, Avery, my little niece Avery though, she seems to enjoy them. I heard my little niece Avery seems to like them a lot, guys. So there's some something that's good about them. For me, basically, I would always go back to Episode 1 and maybe a little bit of 2 as well, but that's about it.
Episodes. They're not Star Wars.
Okay, book 1 and 2, or Harry Potter. I would go back and watch the Philosopher's Stone and a little bit of Chamber of Secrets, but that is pretty much it. I can't go on after Episode 3 and onward.
Was it called Philosopher's Stone? Where in Canada?
I know where you're going with this though, because there are some versions though where it's called the Sorcerer's Stone as well. So
Yeah.
I know where you're going with this, but no, the movie thankfully though just stuck with the name the Philosopher's Stone.
I guess Canadians are smarter.
We're much more intellectual. You may never know it, but we are.
Except when you get ripped off for old game consoles. Secondhand, you gotta return that, man. $180 for an NES.
I'll get it
Gotta
to
be kidding
work.
me.
Just leave me alone,
Dude,
okay?
you're gonna spend like even more money to try fixing it.
I'm sorry, Dad Quinton. What was that?
Dude, you're gonna waste so much more money trying to get it fixed up.
Let's just say, though, guys, I'm just making sure, though, that I do get the main reason I bought that thing was just because I never grew up with a Nintendo console as a kid. And like I said, I started off with Sega as a kid, guys. I'm kind of missing out on Nintendo a little bit. And I got like the greatest. Yeah, I probably bought like about the greatest hits that I could already play on the NES app on my Nintendo Switch. But you know what, though? It's like that. I like having the original, authentic cartridges too.
Well, in that case, you should have bought one that worked.
I'll get it to work. I promise I'll get it to work.
You could probably buy one off Amazon for like $60, one that actually works.
Yeah, and probably will not be in mint condition either. It'll probably be it'll probably have the contact points rusted out and stuff like that.
Maybe. I mean, you
These
could get like
are
a renew
We are
version.
talking about they're 30+ years old.
Yeah, it's I mean, hey, if you're into that, you know,
To meets their own, right?
yeah, whatever.
Whatever is better. Than,
Is your broken one mint condition?
ha 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 ha! You are funny.
I mean, I
I'll
guess it
get it
looked
to work.
clean.
I promise I'll get it to work.
You should have just bought a capture card, dude. I can't believe you. Where did you even get this money from?
This was a Mintima. This was a mint pawn shop anyway.
But where'd you get the money to buy this from? You put on your card?
Yes.
Oh, so you're gonna be paying it back for a while now.
I'll get it to work. My good buddy Brandon, though, also told me as well, though.
Dude, this branding guy, man.
You guys, you saw him, Di Quinton. I had him here once doing it when I was doing a live stream.
You need to invite him back so we can yell at him for letting you buy that NES.
Yeah, he had no say so. That was all me.
I thought you said he was with there, or he was with you when you were there.
He was.
Did
Now,
he get anything from the pawn
you
shop?
just gonna keep him talking shit about me, or will I have to?
No, no, I won't. Like I said, if that's what you're into, that's great. I'd be stoked if I was you.
I promise, guys. I like to get to work, and I like to get a lot of NES games. And like I said, there's pawn shops here in St. Thomas, Di Quinton. Someday, I promise me and Brandon will go again. We'll do some pawn shop hunting. I'll get a lot of more NES games. I'm not gonna be stuck with those 3 forever, guys. I promise to have more.
Hey, does Brandon have a camera or anything?
No, he doesn't. I know,
Not-
vlog the whole thing, right?
Yeah. Oh man, that'd be an awesome vlog.
Yeah, that sucks. I wish I had a GoPro or like an actual camcorder that I could record on.
Man, I wonder how much it'd be to buy you like a cheap GoPro.
Or just give me a cheap camcorder, Di Quinton.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna have to do that because I think getting some Sega Camp vlogs would be worth it.
It would be epic, guys. Trust me, guys. I like to get into vlogging as well. Like Tommy and Fears, they're kind of doing those pretty cool videos where they just go around filming themselves.
Yeah, Fear's vlogs are shitty. Fucking worst vlogs I've
sort
ever
of.
seen.
Sort of.
Sort of, yeah.
Hey, I'm not going on his live streams. I have to find some other way of entertainment to for the time being.
Dude, he hasn't had any live streams for you to go on. I bet the next time he invites you, you will be on one of them. Lightning quick.
It won't happen. I'm
Oh.
trying my best not to. I am being a little foolish myself, and just about forget it. I just not until after I do the live stream. I'm like, oh wait, I shouldn't be going on his live streams. It's only after that I realized that. You're shooting me in the coffin too, Di Quinton. You keep shooting me in the coffin every time when that happens.
Shooting you in the coffin? What does that mean? Is that a Canadian phrase?
Okay, how about we call it a night here, guys? I'm getting a little tired, and I just want to call it a night. So thank you guys for watching, and as always, click that button over here to subscribe. Click that button over here to check out the acapella playlist, and as always, guys, subscribe. I'll see you guys later.